Look, I'm here to stay, I'm never leaving, just leveling up. I had my days when I was down, I was shit out of luck. No hope around me, niggas dying like every day. Was just a youngin' trying to get it and find them a way. Out of poverty, mental systems they trapped us in. Had to tap in within myself to go get me a win.
It's just different.
Back in It'll Make It Clear, it's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all another Humble Yourself segment on facts and stats. Got my man Just Molly in here, bro. What's up with you? How you?
How you
bro?
feel?
Good to see you, man. I'm chilling, man. Now, do the rap thing, you know what I'm saying? You got the bars for the people. I seen you perform up here, Open Market. Shout out to Open Market. You about to probably slide through again for the people.
Most definitely.
It was a good performance. So, you like performing?
Yeah.
You like that more so than being in the studio, or how you feel about that?
I feel like the performing part be kind of like better. It's just because of like everybody kind of get in a sense to see who you are and feel like your energy, like how much like focus and like time like and passion went into it and shit. And then with me is like y'all see me, I'm just like real chill, but when I perform it's like a switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, the performing part a lot better than me. Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah, performing, because you get to show that work that you put in, like you were saying. But people don't probably know how much work you already put in. How many projects you got out there already?
All right, so on streaming platforms, it's what 2, but in actuality, what I did was Molly Music 1, 2, Who Is Molly, the Stash EP, and Just Molly. So that's what 5. But I also did a project like before that too, so I got a couple. But I say the ones that I'm gonna count all of them. I got 5.
Five of them. All right. So how you get started in the rapping then?
So to be honest, like, I ain't really got that story. Like, you know, niggas be like, I was rapping since I was 9 and shit like that. I ain't really got that story. Like, for me, it was more so like one day. It was one time like when I was probably like in the 5th grade or some shit, and people was just rapping. So around that time, my mother just used to listen to like DMX and everybody and shit all the time.
Sound like a regular story.
Yeah, but I guess so. So I didn't even tell about. My first time actually like rapping was with a friend of mine. His cousin was in town, but she was from New York. So we was just on the phone talking and shit or whatever and that. And then she was like, "Yeah, you can't rap this, that, and the third or something like that." I don't know how that shit came up. I just randomly started rapping. I don't even remember what I said, but she tried to play with me, but it was what it was.
Yeah, that's all it was.
I was like 13.
Wow.
But after that, I say like fast forward to high school, like my uncle, all his friends rap. Like these niggas was like that. You know what I'm saying? The name of their group was called the District Boys. So they used to rap all the time, and I'd be around them and just watching and shit. But I was like in the 9th grade, still trying to get my shit together as far as like, you know how high school shit go. But I ain't really start like rapping until like one day I was listening to Kid Cudi for real. Like my first my first rap came out then because of that shit.
Shout out to Kid Cudi.
Yeah, in fact. So the shit that I wrote previous like that day when I was at one of my man house, he was just playing random beats and we was writing and shit. But that shit ain't match up, so that shit was just trash. But that's how I really started listening to Kid Cudi for real. And that whole day. That whole night, I was just writing a verse. I kept writing verses, kept writing stuff, calling everybody. It was a list of people I kept calling, what y'all think about this, what y'all think about that. Like, so much that I was doing it so much that my other friends, every time I called them back, they had a verse too. So, yeah, that shit was like...
I hear the Kid Cudi type of musical influence. It's like more so of a slow jam with how you rap. And then I also notice I rock with it because it's like, most of the shit that you talking about is real.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
I ain't say all the shit you talking about is real because you ain't really promoting the gun violence. You know what I'm saying? You ain't promoting the selling drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? You being you on the track. You talking your life story.
Facts.
That's why I rock with it. So is that always how you rap?
I appreciate that too. My fault. I appreciate that. Have I always? Nah. I feel like it took time. Like, it's still other elements of my life that I ain't really, like, speak on yet. It's just that I ain't felt the need to really, like, say it. Because I always looked at it like, it's easy to talk about shooting this gun or doing this, then the third. It's like, what's going to challenge me more to, like, open up, you know what I'm saying, to really talk about real things. So, I got my little bits and pieces. I feel like I rap or share certain things, like, back then, like, bits and pieces of it. But I technically still just been rapping the same way for the longest. It's just I ain't had the confidence in how I was rapping at first. You get what I'm saying? Like I had to like learn it like through trial and error and shit like that. So.
And confidence. That's a good way for me to segue to this track that you done sent me called Confidence.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about how that came about. It was the intro to the Just Marley album, you know what I'm saying? The project that I listened to and I rock with it off the break. It was a good intro. It grabbed the people's attention.
I appreciate that.
And I just want to know how did that come about? How did studio time go and all that?
Shit, like for real, when I recorded that shit, everybody just was fucking with it.
It's just different.
Look, I'm here to stay, I'm never leaving, just leveling up. I had my days when I was down, I was shit out of luck. No hope around me, niggas dying like every day. Was just a youngin' trying to get it and find them a way. Out of poverty, mental systems they trapped us in. Had to tap in within myself to go get me a win. Now I'm moving differently, seeing visions more vividly. No more feeling worthless, this purpose was in my heart and soul. Flowing through my veins was this feeling that I could not control. Set myself down with these raps, and now they go and go. When it come to this, I give my all, you know my heart and soul. I give my all, you know, heart and soul. Yeah, I got my confidence back. I'm back at it, back at it, back at it again. Yeah, I got my confidence back. I'm back at it again. I'ma win, yeah, regardless. Marley wanted the hardest, so much more than the artist. Brought it back where he started. Yeah, I got my confidence back. I'm back at it again.
It was just a difference. Like, I was just like, damn, like, what I'm gonna say this time? You know what I'm saying? And like, for a minute, I wasn't really like feeling it. I ain't feel like that I was really doing my best or really putting my all into like music at the time, because it was like so much going on. 2022 job, like with 2021 was y'all like a fucked up year. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was losing a lot of people and shit, and it's just like I started to feel like I was losing it. You know what I'm saying? But then when I heard that beat and shit or whatever, and I just started like rapping it. It's like you hit a hunger. It's like a revive type of thing. Like, damn, like I feel good about this. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing about it. And the first thing that came up was the hook for real. That was the first thing that came up in my mind before I even wrote the verse. I might do a part two, like the second verse to it and stuff, but like that's just where it came from.
That's
you know
a
what
good
I'm saying?
idea to keep that jump going as a story for real.
Exactly.
And I want to speak and ask you really about your motivation, because you were saying, you know, the people that you lost, the people that still here, the uncles that, you know what I'm saying, friends that was rapping and things like that. What's your biggest motivation nowadays?
These days, man, like I still like get motivated by like my life. I get motivated by like my family and stuff like that. I get motivated by my love interest, the person that I'm in love with. I get motivated by her too. We beefing right now, but it is.
That's why
what
you
it is.
did that shit. Like,
Yeah,
you
like,
smack your head down.
She beef with me though. Just like different experiences, or just like them and different experiences in life, or just traveling. Like when I went to LA, like I got a lot of like game and like energy from there too, just like paying attention to certain things. So just life for mainly, but and the people in my life.
That's a good way to close out the interview, man. Hey, everybody pull up the open market though. What it? Hey, Black, when he performing?
On the 24th.
On the 24th.
On the 24th.
Fuck with him.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck with him. Man, Marley.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, man.
Be the only time.